Hello guys, yeah, how welcome to Gio's Review channel. Now we are continuing with The White Spirit 2 by Lizzy Gold Onuwaje's TV. That story that has been so intriguing and showcases conflict as persons fight against their rivals as well as supernatural forces. Also, what the traditional rituals, spiritual battles, and the unexpected alliances are brought to life through the struggles in this video. Chief Omego, Chief Omego's intention was to take over the throne of the kingdom. So also the head witch. So this battle wasn't all that, easy, as their obstacle, as in Osinachi, they all now, are their own individual powers decided to fight against Osinachi on one part, and mostly fight against Queen Amaka, who happened to be the real one that needs to be, to remove from the surface of the earth for them to ascend the throne. In an effort to get this done, uh, Chief Chief Omego invited Osinachi to his house, wanting to spiritually attack Osinachi by offering her some money, in which he has, done some incantation upon, that while Osinachi will be spending that money, she will have to, or she must die. That was his intention, because they knew that Osinachi will never allow anything to touch Queen Amaka. This Queen Amaka, has suffered a lot. She lost her husband, the king, as well as her two children, to the hands of these evil powers that are roaming around and fighting against her and the throne. So that is why the battle now goes straight to Osinachi, who happens to be a divine child, a descendant of the white spirit, whose grandfather had been the one supplying palm wine to the kingdom. He is the one that owns the vast palm trees and the forest, or rather the bush, which the whole community term as evil forest or dead zone, because the head witch that had been bound banned from the kingdom in the time past has now surfaces in that kingdom, or in our own intention to get back at the Queen Amaka, so as to become the queen of the kingdom. So this war wasn't all that easy. But because Osinachi has been a destined child whose power even she herself could not, say how she come about it, she's been asking herself, who am I? Am I a spirit or an Ogbanje? She's been confused, Osinachi, but just knew that she has that kind of bold spirit, and she is not afraid of anything, any evil power or any confrontation from anybody, no matter how popular, influential, or spiritually inclined such person is. Osinachi is a very strong girl. So what now happened? You could see that um the head which succeeded in killing the Queen Amaka. That was when Osinachi was in the bush trying to tap palm wine, while the chief priest now came around as planned with Okudili, that is the head witch, to come kill Osinachi. But in their, struggling together, Osinachi overpowered the chief priest, collected his staff, and what did she do? As the chief priest, that is Ezemua, was begging her, she didn't listen to. She had to tie him, collected his staff of office, and left him there in the bush. So that was when, on getting to the kingdom back, or rather, getting to her house, she now get to know that the queen has died. So what will she do her for? She just rushed directly to the palace, and it was there, as she was crying, she shouted and she cried out loud, seeing the queen body lifeless. She cried and shouted that nearly everyone in the whole kingdom had such shout, and they knew that something has happened, and that they could even recognize her voice, even her boyfriend. They all, her boyfriend as well as the Onowu, started rushing to the palace to see what was happening. So as she cried and shouted, she just lied lifeless beside the queen's lifeless body in the presence of the queen's guard. So from that moment, the dead Queen Amaka, now started sneezing. That was how she came back to life. And the news has been passed, around the village already, or the kingdom, that the queen is dead. So lo and behold, it was the opposite. As in, those that were rejoicing that, oh, they succeeded in killing the Queen Amaka, that now let them go and rejoice. They all became sad again. So Osinachi also woke up from a deep sleep, and they both came out as people. Osinachi's boyfriend came to rejoice with them. So this story still continue. It's not the ending of it. So we could see that kind of power that Osinachi possesses is not a kind of power that any power could challenge. I remember there was this quote that Ezemwa, the chief priest, quoted before Osinachi while she collected the staff from him and tied him in the bush. He said, "A child that thinks he is great shouldn't forget that there is a downfall for such at the end." He just quoted this, and it doesn't have any relevance to Osinachi at the moment. So let us now see in the next video how this story will unfold, and let's see how it's going to end. So I implore you all to try to like, share, and comment on this video. Thank you all. God bless you.